The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of the defense.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Got him in. It's Njoku. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 2nd and 1. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Browns pushing for a late spark before halftime. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Sticking to the air with Watson. Nice pass complete over the middle to the tight end. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns earn the chance to tie before halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And we're all knotted up. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Kick taken in here at the 17. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready.
Daniels on 1st down. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. From midfield on 2nd down. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
19 Lions.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's got it. Room to run. And he's brought down after a short game. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now Daniels off the play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown.
Let's go, let's go.
The Commanders get some late points and the lead.
6 in a row.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
We're set.
To throw. Here's Watson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Connection made to Judy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Watson on 1st and 10. Moore's got it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, Watson. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. This will be caught by Cooper. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Dustin Hopkins, he's going to try this Browns field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Has this at the 6. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
They've got first down from the 31. Ford straight ahead. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 5. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. A give up the middle to Ford. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Watson now off play action. Rolling out to his left. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here he is on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Complete. It's Cooper. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Ford running right. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Got him in over the middle, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. Ford running to the right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know this is normally a passing situation in your 3rd down chart, but not unheard of to see an offense keep it on the ground and try to get the first run in. In this case, well, it's clear that going to the air would have been a better decision. That defense was dialed in to make that stop.
back to throw it. And on fourth down, that one won't work.
Beat it,
It's
boy.
incomplete. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, partners. They turn it over on downs. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
Tackle.
Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Staying with Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to him. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Got me lying.
Brings up 2nd and
18, Pioneer. Ready?
Play fake here. Daniels escapes his grasp. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Ready?
This our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Stack. Ready?
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. So big kick coming up for Austin Seibert. This a 48-yard look for him. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. But think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game. But instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working from the gun, Watson. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 43. Quick hitter complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Here's Watson, 1st and 10. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He has room past the 25. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Slot man in motion right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing is Watson. He brings it in. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Browns losing by 4. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. His throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. And they don't get a desperately needed 1st down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go now. Go check, go check.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Room to roam, he's beyond the 20. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
70 Timberwolves.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. The Browns close in and take him down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And it's a minimal gain here, only gets him to about the 14. Couple yards there on 2nd down, and now a long ways to go on 3rd.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll throw it. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Tripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick it up to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting there pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you less is money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Now I'm afraid of the dark. There ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know mama say, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jumping up a pum, boy, I bump. In that Billy Sean, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting that cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I'm pretending with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They just sucking my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles on the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers and south in the clouds. I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the steps, build, that with my band to the steps. Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching jeans ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, nigga praying every day. Glad to say I was broke, tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this nigga riding for his unit. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feeling little nigga, try luck. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as Seen his head squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plucked.
Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too higher. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks. Hermes fur on my feet, I'm a lead.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing right away is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
The first impression, which I
when
think
he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
It's the side of the backboard.
We're going to have y'all take off the blindfold. Y'all look to the left and the right. What's it?
I don't know how to. Okay.
All right, 3.
My 8 people still here.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. It fights him off. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Throwing now is Daniels. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Short throw caught by Pitts. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. He was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's Cousins. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's Washington that scoops it out.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Cousins now after the fumble recovery.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Seibert now to kick this thing away. Well, now how about this return? And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6.
From the gun, here's Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing is Cousins. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. That is caught. They'll have the 1st down and then some. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 59 yards. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
What I just buddy, brother, friend. The world is not quite what movies have made it seem.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good kick pays off as he's only able to get this out past the 10-yard line.
But this couldn't be farther from the reality. Once we go beyond a certain altitude and kind of reach the cusp of our atmosphere, we reach the same barrier time and time again. And impenetrably dense, translucent layer. Solid water, which behind it appears to be a mysteriously dark body of infinite waters that we misinterpret as
Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
Restricted to fairly limited speculation. It appears as though whatever
game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Buddy, brother, friend. The world is not quite what movies have made it seem. People think you launch a rocket up into the air.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 10 more there and another 1st down. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of the defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were. And you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't even have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
I haven't slept yet. It's because it's...
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Here's Daniels.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
To the air goes Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, reeled in by Rookie Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. He's going to try and take off with it.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action now. Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a man who did his collegiate punting just a couple hours from here in Clemson in South Carolina, Bradley Pinion to kick. Call that a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, they matched their opponent's pick six from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And, Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Throwing after the interception, Daniels. They've got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And boom. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
Following the interception, Cousins. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 30 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10
at the 36.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Still on his feet, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, 36 yards. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that a defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
There.
The defensive side, Lorenzo Carter.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Now their versatile running back, here's Austin Eckler.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Forced out to his left.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Steps away to his left.
That's into the hands of Eckler.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Eckler now between the tackles. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. Fighting through. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Once more, here's Eckler. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. A little bit of a backbreaker right there. You're down close, 1-score game, trying to push the ball down the field and score, and you throw a pick 6.
And sometimes you take a little bit of a gamble when you're making your throws, right? Sometimes you press it a little bit more than maybe you wanted to because you want that score so badly. In this case, it cost them.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Again, it's Robinson. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd.
And a 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the Commanders are right back in this football game.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Throwing after the interception, Daniels. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is good.